What up, family? Busta Rhymes. OG been in the game relevant for a minute, man, and it's hard to do that, you know? You got to salute that when it comes to an artist. Must say Busta Rhymes have seen the game change from the time he was in the game until now, and to still recognize, what's real. Like I say, I got to salute that when it comes to certain artists. We also know Glorilla out of Memphis is hot right now. We know she come up in the game with the F and F. It was an original song. I think the world needed that originality at that time, and she kind of slipped away from that record when she first got in the game, but find her way back to her originality, right? Because it was a lot of fans and people of the culture were saying that she was slipping away from who she really was. We took her for that, and that was true, right? A lot of times when you just an original person, it's a gift. And your gift will work for you. You ain't got to work extra hard like other people or sexualize yourself and do different things to make it go. And that's Glorilla. Now, Busta, I must say, man, the Most High speak through other people, but we just be too hard-headed to listen to other people. You know what I mean? Especially when you an individual that's in position like a Glorilla or anybody else that's getting 40, 50,000 a show. I mean, you got to really be humble and pay attention to yourself in order to get information that you need in order to see with longevity. But Glorilla was understanding this. Now, they was in an interview meeting, and Busta Rhymes spoke on Glorilla. Glorilla was right there. And he was speaking on her originality. It's why we love Glorilla, who she is. And he said before she get to her Beyonce stage in life, she need to know that about herself because we live through her. Her music hit different, Busta Rhymes was saying. Pretty much telling Glorilla to stay grounded in what she is now. Don't go to the Beyonce level with it. We want you, your original Glorilla. And pretty much saying the culture love. She's a representation of us. Now, this is a man telling a young female this. That's powerful. Think about that. Glorilla is a young female, 21, 22, 23, 24, something up in there. You feel what I'm saying? And for Busta to say that to her, like we as men, living through her music and the things that she say, her originality, it speak values, fam. Because I feel that same way about Glorilla out of all the female artists. Because in her interviews, in her music, she just original, being her. You can tell when the female is putting on, whether it's makeup, whatever the case might be, putting on in conversation, clothes, or whatever the case. And we really miss that person. Not saying they not winning neither, but it's made up. They'll get tired of that themselves at the end of the day when you get used to the money and everything that's around. And Glorilla was listening to the OG. She was literally paying attention and saluting what he was saying. And I can see longevity because there's so many kids, family, that love Glorilla. The little female kids, they love Glorilla, and what Glorilla say is golden to them. And if she can use this originality, she can change the world, fam. You can be big, changing the world at the same time you doing what you doing, fam. Pac did it. You ain't necessarily, if you a gangster rapper, just got to stick to that. That's just your job. When you go over there, you can turn it off and do other things. You ain't got to sexualize yourself if you're a female rapper. That's just your job over there. You can turn it off and do other things. Put a business suit on and go make things happen. I salute Kim Kardashian when it comes to her lawyership, doing things like that. Because, see, that's what it's all about. A lot of the OGs just going to let you play in the mud until you get messed up. When it comes to Busta Rhymes, telling Glorilla, like he telling Glorilla, like this is an original thing. This is love. The culture love you, man. You original. This is what they need. Don't let that slip away from you. Don't get on this level of the hip hop industry and let that curve ball you, what Busta Rhymes was saying, from doing what you need to do and being original. We have seen it all too many times when it comes to artists that get in the game and could have made it, but they felt like they had to do other things to add on, and their whole career just crumbled. Glorilla is in a spot right now, fam, to where she can have plenty of longevity. It ain't too many artists that's young in the game having longevity right now, like Busta Rhymes now. Can you see a lot of these artists that you can be listening to 30 years from now? No. 20 years from now? No. 10 years from now? No. And the ones that's gonna be listened to like that, you gotta do more than hip hop. You gotta do other things that's surrounded around hip hop and businesses and different things like that. Building brands, building a name, platforms to where you will always have a leg to stand on. That's how Snoop and all the rest of them is doing it, fam. Even when it comes to building relationships, Busta Rhymes is saying when you're an original person, a lot of people don't take you for who you is when you an original person, right? They hate that because it be a shine. You ain't even trying to make them mad, but you making them mad. And you just being yourself. I go through this same situation a lot. It can be a gift, it can be a curse if you don't know yourself. Because you'll move around, and we have heard Glorilla say different things. You'll move around and think it's something wrong with you, but it's just the people that hate to shine. It's gonna be people hate Glorilla, females in the game hate her shine, gonna wanna dim her light. You got to be strong enough and conscious for that. I'm learning, fam, when stuff go good, the devil is really coming now, man. He really showing up now because he's trying to take some souls, fam. He's trying to crucify this world, fam. And we got to be real careful on how we treat people. We got to be real careful on how we move when it comes to our business, when it comes to our jobs, different things like that. Everybody is up in this puppet phase to where they trying to be like everybody else, what they see on social media, the rappers, or in their everyday life, when originality wins in the end. Anything can be made up and look good. Hey, come on, it look good. Come on, you get over there. It ain't nothing like it seems, man. This is the world that we living in. Shout out to Glorilla with all of her success. Shout out to Glorilla for taking care of her family. I see she real family oriented when it comes to her parents. You know, she looking out, doing what she need to do. If you look at it, when Glo first came in the game, she the same exact individual on them interviews. She don't be putting on or putting off. Just being her and the world over. You got to take advantage of that. Pop took advantage of that. He just died in the process of doing what he was doing on the gangsterism part, fam. But I will keep y'all updated on situations. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.